Aulik Award began in 2005 when we had our very first conference, which consisted of about 60 people in one room. And we decided that we wanted to give an award to then Judge Schwartz, who was the only drug court judge in the state of Wisconsin, in Dane County. The next couple of years, what happened is we started talking about what the Aulik Award really meant. And actually, we had the award given to the Aulik family posthumously because Judge Aulik was the first drug court judge in the state of Wisconsin. We gave it to him because obviously that was the beginning of the movement, but by 2005, when we started the organization, it was something that we wanted to recognize those who would really advance the drug court or treatment court cause.
I nominated the Department of Justice TAD program staff because of all of the work that they've done to promote treatment courts across the state of Wisconsin, and especially with regard to the standards training that was put on a couple years ago. I was part of the curriculum development team and I was part of the presentation team, and the amount of work that went into setting that up so every treatment court in the state of Wisconsin could have access to high quality training was really exceptional, and it really made it so that our state really set a high bar in trying to get people trained and understand what best and evidence-based practices are for treatment court and what the standards are so that everybody can be operating their programs appropriately to get the best outcomes for our communities.
It was incredibly important to have that collaborative effort because they were the experts. They worked on treatment court teams, and they were judges working with teams or working on treatment courts. They were coordinators who coordinated the efforts, and they helped develop the curriculum for the trainings. As we were going through this process, we realized that the treatment court standards really needed to be revised, and in the meantime we started working with Wisconsin Association of Treatment Court Professionals and one of their subcommittees, and I was able to coordinate that subcommittee and bring people together. And again, we could not have done that without all of the incredible support and dedication of professionals around the state. We met every 4 to 6 weeks for about 2 years, and we very, very closely reviewed and revised each of the 17 standards to make it what it is today, which is the revised version of the Wisconsin Treatment Court Standards.
The best practices that we can bring throughout the state in certain areas has been so instrumental, and Department of Justice has been in the forefront of that, which has been really, really critical for the work that we've been able to do. They've been able to pull that documentation together. They've been able to get grant money to help local organizations move forward. They've been able to, again, provide some of that expertise and that technical expertise that local groups really need. The criminal justice system is always moving. It is an overburdened system, and there's always a critical amount of work to be done. And to be able to take a step back and have organizations like Department of Justice that are looking down the road at what we should be doing and what we can be doing 5 years and 10 years from now is instrumentally important.
They have helped not only progress the use of treatment courts throughout the whole state, but actually helped organize how we look at them, what we do. The development of the new standards was extremely important between them and obviously Katie Burkett, the directors of the State Court's office. We all had that opportunity to really progress what we needed to happen in the state of Wisconsin, which is not only provide treatment courts, but have high quality treatment courts. And that's what they have really done.
One of the things that we do is go and meet with treatment courts around the state. And as I say to many of them, this is a really difficult job. You're dealing with individuals who are struggling with addiction and are just functioning on a daily basis to survive. It's fast paced, it's ever-changing. That's why training is so important, is to remind yourself of the standards and what the evidence says about how treatment courts should be operating.
We're constantly improving the delivery of our services based on the knowledge that we've gained through the trainings, and it's been invaluable because really the goal is to have safer communities, and by having treatment courts, by helping people heal their addictions, lead to safer communities.
Well, I guess I would just like to continue to thank our Department of Justice partners in all the work that they do to help us do the work that we do to better our community and better our state.
I want to congratulate the Department of Justice and all those who work there. You have been very supportive for not only the work that I've been doing, but the work for the whole state. It's a labor of love, and it's so necessary for this state and what we do. There are a lot of lives saved because of the work you do. So I want to thank you.